Oh, the members see it through YouTube. You're seeing it through Google Hangouts.
Hello and welcome to the first ever pre-FLDA Chit Chat. I am Jacqueline Anorga, your Florida HOSA State President for the 2017-2018 year. And I am very excited to see such motivated and passionate members like you joining us today. I truly cannot wait to see you all at FLDA. Now, I proudly present some of your 2017-2018 Florida HOSA State Officer team.
Hi, I'm Casey Cantelli, your Florida HOSA State President-elect, and I am most excited to get pie thrown in my face in order to raise money for the State Officer Scholarship at FLDA.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Nazir, your Northern Vice President Post-Secondary Collegiate, and I'm the most excited to see you all from all members across the state.
Hi, I'm Hope Brenner, your State Southern Vice President Secondary, and I'm most excited to meet the members at FLDA.
All right, so the Fall Leadership Development Academy, also known as FLDA, is an annual conference held at Camp Colaqua in High Springs, Florida. And this year will be held from November 17th to the 19th. The purpose of this conference is to improve your leadership skills by attending workshops crafted by your own state officer team and be able to communicate with other students from around the state of Florida that share the same passion and drive for HOSA. Upon arrival, your advisor will be receiving a bag with agendas and name tags. It is very important that name tags are worn at all time. As you can see, we will have teams. So Casey will later be going over all the teams. You will have your team group and a group number, which you would travel around for the workshop. And you will also have an agenda. If you go to floridahosa.org, click conferences, and then go to FLDA, you'll see a tentative agenda. So an example of something that might be specific to you is if you're a regional officer. So if you are a regional officer, keep in mind that Saturday on November 18th at 3:30 to 4:45, there will be a regional officer workshop. So it's very important to have the agenda on you to have an idea of what's going on. Now here's Casey to tell us about the super theme.
We are so excited to bring to you the Justice Leaders, which is our theme, and our characters are loosely inspired by the Justice League movie coming out this month. So our characters, we have Jackie as Harley Quinn, Charles as the Joker, Suzanne as Wonder Woman, Hope as Batwoman, Evangelina as Catwoman, and finally myself as Supergirl. These characters will be used to determine your state officer group in which you will create a skit, a pennant, and participate in field day activities with. But most importantly, apply your leadership skills to work as a team. And now we have someone talking about what we should pack for FLDA.
All right, for FLDA, next week, the high will be 80 and the low will be 47, so it's going to be quite cold. So be ready and bring a jacket. A packing list that we came up with is this is what you'll need to bring: t-shirts, long sleeves, HOSA polos if your officer team wears them, pants of appropriate length and jeans cannot have holes, closed-toed shoes, socks, small bag, sunscreen, insect repellent, toothbrush, toiletries, flashlight, and chargers. And now Suzanne.
Hi everyone. First of all, forgive me. I'm really under the weather, so can't hear me. I really apologize. Anywho, so a vital aspect of our FLDA conference is fundraising for our Florida HOSA Foundation Scholarship, which you can all apply for. This year, your state officer team our goal is to fundraise at least $2,000 for this scholarship. So in order for us to do so, we've created various fundraising opportunities at FLDA so that we can raise for that. Backed by popular demand, we have our long sleeve FLDA shirts, which if you didn't have the opportunity to pre-order while registering, we'll have a couple left over for you guys, so don't forget to bring some extra cash. Another thing we're going to have this year, backed by popular demand as well, is dancing with your own state officer team. So we'll have, for each song, it'll be $3 to dance with us, and that money will also go to your Florida HOSA Foundation Scholarship. Another thing we're doing that Casey kind of touched bases upon was pieing us in the face. So if you'd like to pie one of your Florida HOSA state officers, it'll be $2 for each officer and then $10 for the whole team. So be sure to bring some extra cash, as this will go back to your own scholarship. Thank you.
So as you guys can see, there's a lot going on at FLDA. We have things from workshops to pieing us in the face and to even dancing around a campfire, watching us do crazy skits. So if this is the first time you're going to FLDA, you might have some questions, maybe even if it's the second time. If you have any questions, please feel free now to write in the comments a question about it. Or just write support or anything you may want to ask us about this year. It is HOSA week currently, so you can ask us about fundraising ideas and maybe different activities you can do in honor of HOSA week. We will be looking. May one of the officers look as well? My phone is not working. To look at the comments.
Gotcha.
I don't see any questions on the YouTube.
Okay, we'll wait a couple seconds. We have 11 people watching. For those of you who are just joining now, we've briefly talked about the agenda, different things that you should know, such as name tags and different activities that we will be doing as fundraisers. And also, we talked about attire that you should be wearing, which I later will be posting on the Florida HOSA Instagram, a packing list for suggestions. Is there any questions, comments, concerns?
Another thing I'd like to add on to is not only don't forget to bring some extra cash, but bring some pennies. Any pennies you have lying around. For those of you who've been to FLDA, kind of have a gist of what's going to be happening. But for those who don't, stay tuned. It's a little surprise. It's a little cute thing we do on the last day of FLDA. So if you have any pennies laying around, be sure to bring those.
And also, I'd like to apologize because it seems that it's been showing Hope Runner by accident the entire time while we've been all talking. So now we have 13 people watching, so we might loop back through what we've discussed for those of you who are just joining. Would that be okay with you guys, team? Okay. All right, so I briefly talked about the importance of wearing your name tag as it's going to have your group and also your group number. And I also talked about the agenda that is currently on floridahosa.org. If you go to conferences and go to FLDA, you can see the tentative agenda. This isn't the one you may have. And you can see important things such as the regional officer workshop that will be shown on November 18th at 3:30 to 4:45 p.m. Now, Casey with the theme.
So as I mentioned before, we are so excited to bring to you the Justice Leaders as our theme, and the characters are loosely inspired by the Justice League movie that's coming out this month. So for our characters, Jackie will be playing Harley Quinn, Charles will be the Joker, Suzanne will be Wonder Woman, Hope will be Batwoman, Evangelina will be Catwoman, and I will be Supergirl. And these characters are used to determine your state officer group, in which you'll create a skit, a pennant, and participate in your field day activities with. But most importantly, in this group, you'll apply your leadership skills to work as a team. And now we have the packing list.
All right, next week in High Springs, Florida, it's going to be quite cold, so you're going to want to bring long sleeves, jackets, and really anything. But remember, your jeans cannot have holes in them, and your pants should be of appropriate length. And then to go over the whole list, it's t-shirts, long sleeves, HOSA polos if your officer team wears them, closed-toed shoes, socks, small bag, sunscreen, insect repellent, toothbrush, toiletries, flashlights, and chargers, and anything else you'll need.
Now, Suzanne with the fundraisers. Suzanne's ear muted. There you go.
Cool. So I kind of touched bases upon another vital aspect of our FLDA conference, and that is fundraising for your Florida HOSA Foundation Scholarship, which you can all apply for early spring. So in order to we made it our goal as a state officer team to fundraise $2,000 for your Florida HOSA Foundation Scholarship. And in order to fundraise that amount, we've created various fundraising opportunities at FLDA. One of them being your long sleeve shirts that we have every year that's backed by popular demand. For those of you who who've never been to FLDA, for our Fall Leadership Development Conference, we create a design for long sleeve Florida HOSA t-shirts based on the theme, which this year it's like superheroes. So if you haven't purchased them through your registration. We'll have a couple left for you, but it's first come, first serve, so be sure to get those during check-in. Another thing we have, which Casey kind of touched bases upon earlier, was the pie your state officer. And so you get to pie each state officer for $2, and if you want to pie our whole team, it'd be $10. And then the third thing that we've done that we always do every year is dancing with the state officers. So for every song, it'll be $3, and you get to dance with us on stage. Thank you.
All right, we have one question.
Yeah, we have, Hope, would you like to read the first one?
Yes, it says, hello, my name is John Michael. As a regional officer for Region 4 East, how should I prepare for this conference and what should I expect to take away from it? Well, that's a good question. Hello, John Michael.
I think we can all go through that one. Whoever wants to start, just jump in.
I can start.
Right.
So from this conference, each officer is going to be doing a workshop and it touches upon a certain aspect of leadership. So for example, my workshop will be touching upon adversity and leadership. So from each workshop, you're going to take away a certain aspect of leadership and hopefully you'll be able to apply those skills within your region, within your school, and all that stuff. Yeah.
So first off, you should prepare for this conference by being ready to have an amazing time. You're going to be able to make so many friends and meet so many people. I was so shy going to my first ever FLDA, but I couldn't wait to go for my second time. I'm personally teaching about self-esteem and confidence, so you can take away of how to be a better leader by being a better leader for yourself first.
So yeah, as they touched upon, my workshop is going to be on diversity and inclusion. So a couple tips for you coming in, since we're going to be all having like our workshops, come in with an open mind, be prepared to learn, and we're going to have like some pieces of papers in your folders that we're going to give you for the registration material. But if you're one that loves to like take notes and be like very engaged and actively listening, just bring an extra notebook, bring some pencils, and yeah, come in with an open mind. You're here to have fun and meet people from around the state.
And the second question we have is from Alan Kahn, someone who actually came to FLDA last year. So they're watching right now from Lake Minneola from their HOSA Spirit Week. So like we said before, HOSA Week is happening right now, November 5th through the 11th. So good job, guys, for being here during your Spirit Week. Now we'll wait for a couple more questions, see if anyone else has anything to say, but just in case that you guys are gonna head off now, thank you so much for joining us. It really means the world, and we will be doing other live stream events, hopefully with the whole team once we get technical difficulties sorted through. We're gonna be doing one before we start competitions for regional and then before state leadership conference, so you know what you have to do ahead of time.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And if for those of you who can't really think of any questions, if you have any questions that happen to come along the way, be sure to email us. Our emails are available on the FloridaHOSA.org website. We're all open. We're all here for you. Email us if you have any questions, if any questions pop up. Thank you.
All right, guys.
Also,
oops, so sorry, Casey. Go right ahead.
Also, another thing I want to mention, just touching upon the first question that was asked, I've attended 2 FLDAs, and they were 2 very different experiences because the first time I didn't really connect to too many people, I didn't really talk to too many people, and I didn't really take away too much. But the second FLDA, I came in a lot more confident in myself. I talked to so many people, and I took away so much more. So another thing that you should do is definitely come in being prepared to get a little bit out of your comfort zone and to talk to a lot of people, and you'll have the best time of your life.
Thank you so much, Casey, for that amazing input as someone who's gone for 2 years. So as it seems right now, we do not have any more questions. Therefore, we will be ending the live stream now. But once again, thank you so much for joining. It really shows the passion and dedication you guys have for HOSA. And these are exactly the type of members that we need at our FODA, our SLCs, and to represent us at our ILC. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll all see you soon.
Bye. Thank you.